a dancing about a swinging lance, lightening sharp and sliding frictionlessly into my buttery flesh. Up from the realm of the dead, these thoughts are my foreplay and at the core of my sexual experience. I think about it, imagine it, long before it exists, perhaps before the lover exists. I might imagine my dildos at home, or just glance at the drawer. Maybe I'll do something as boyish as to look at some pictures. But now I'm with my darling of several years standing. I began by giving him insinuating glances and comments on the way out to the islands. In unnoticed moments, he got to see more of my thighs than others do. We weren't alone, so there was no way he could know if I had any concrete plans or not. But he must have noticed I was consciously enticing him. I'm also quite aware of the effect of other pert bodies around him. If we've been at a party, and mainly if we've been with rather more challenging members of the female sex, then he's shameless and passionate on the way home in the car. And he has always had a somewhat futile longing for his brother's slightly older wife. She is a big, exuberant, carefree woman who's not afraid of using her natural curves to complement her charm. She's a bit naughty too. If she's dishing out kisses when saying hello or goodbye, there's usually one young man who gets a bit hot under the collar. That's often my husband, and you can just make out the contours of a semi-hard-on if you pay good enough attention. And then he's much more direct in his attentions afterwards, with a teenager's insistence as soon as we are alone. On the trip out, everything is perfectly prim and proper on board. All bikini tops are kept in place, but the occasion is perfect for my husband to be trapped by his own desire. Both the girls and us, women, are sun worshippers, so there's a lot of skin exposed. Then the body's smells and other expressions mix with those of the sun and salty water. The pulse of the boat's engine is like a tender lover in full control, and as we're sitting there, the rhythm hits us all. Ebba has luxuriant hair, and down below she's bordering on the indecent. Her very scanty bikini bottoms barely hide the thick black bush surrounding her bulging pussy. On top, she's wearing a negligible singlet that's just enough to hold in place what is irresistibly eye-catching to start with. Nothing's hidden. It couldn't be more typical of her if she tried. But then there's nothing that could be called openly inappropriate for civilized people. She's enjoying the trip, laughing and having fun, but moving about and bumping naturally into each and every one so that it's barely noticeable. She doesn't go as far as asking my husband to help her with her sun cream, but doesn't hold too much back otherwise. She sits down so her husband can massage her shoulders and rub her in. She's thus sitting with her legs delicately spread towards us. Nor is it altogether innocent when she adds to the conversation with purrs of pleasure and compliments to her husband. She is genuinely formidable when she leans forward to find something in her bag. Her plump